is beyond the pale. This man is truly getting too comfortable pulling off antics like this week in, week out. I don't know who's worse after watching this episode of his podcast. I don't know who's worse, the racist guest, Caleb Hammer, or the black employee who sat there and took the abuse. So this black guy who works for Caleb Hammer sat on this podcast and allowed them white folks to call him the N-word with the hard R many times. And Caleb Hammer was giggling and laughing as a white supremacist calls his black employee the N-word several times. This was not a situation, by the way, where Caleb Hammer was caught off guard. This was a situation where Caleb Hammer was fully aware of what was going on and then called over the black employee who was unaware of what was going on for him to get verbally abused by a white supremacist. Now,
I'm really not surprised by this, if we're being honest, because Caleb Hammer is one of the most disrespectful creators on this platform that I've seen in a very, very long time, because he doesn't really try to help people. He more so just like yells at them, berates them, belittles them, and be like, yeah, get your shit together. I haven't seen one episode where he's like actually walked through and tried to help them. He brings on problematic people to get a reaction and try to do all this weird shit. Like, I don't know what's wrong with him, but at the end of the day, he also did some weird stuff because there was a black guest and I guess he couldn't understand him, so he called over the black employee to translate for him. So he has a history of doing weird shit. Let's just be honest. He has a pretty good history of doing shit.
Backs of black people.
Hello, my name is Jerome. I'm 42. I live in San Antonio, Texas, and this is Financial Audit.
We gave you the blackest name possible when you're from a town where not even a single black person exists and it's all Mexicans. It makes no sense, yet you are white. I think.
Maybe, yeah.
Okay, well, welcome up to Austin.
Ancestry says a few things, so I thought you could pick and choose.
We're all a few things. Yeah. That's just called over the ages.
I think we all come from Africa, right?
Well, sure, at some point, yeah, over 250,000 years, right?
Oprah said it's a...
And Oprah is black.
She's from Chicago, where I identify as
where the other blacks are.
Exactly.
Like you.
Yep.
No?
No.
Tell me, buddy, what do you make? You make 14?
Yes.
Okay, so you're a failure at 42.
Not real.
How many hours a week do you work for that? 14?
Too many.
That's not a number, Jerome.
They hired me part-time, but they scheduled me 35 to 40. And I'm trying to do less.
Isn't that...
It beats paying
Jerome,
for it on my own.
Okay, so I thought Jerome was weird. We didn't even call you Jerome. You insisted on the name Jerome and being told because you hate the idea of people always using race as an excuse, so you made it a point to name yourself Jerome, and you could identify as black if you wanted because all the race, gender nonsense doesn't matter. I don't even understand.
Yes,
What the fuck are you talking about? Okay, I thought it was weird that we named you Jerome. I'm not gonna lie, but now I...
You can name your child whatever you want. What's Gwyneth Paltrow's Apple? There's X for Elon or whatever. I forget the child's names. Northwest, Kanye, and all that. But my whole point is, that is I heard prior guests and other people on the internet. They're too afraid to say what needs to be said, or that they say that.
Oh, Jerome, what needs to be said?
Oh, Jerome, what needs to be said? It's not even a believable reaction. He knew exactly where his line of questioning was heading.
No, he already knew where it was heading, but he also knew what type of person he was getting when he brought this person on the platform. If you think these people will be bringing these niggas on the platform, they don't be doing their research and their background and be like, oh, he's this type of person, he automatically knew where he was from, like his morals and all that shit. So he brought this person on here to get a reaction. But the crazy part is that I don't understand about these content creators. They'll bring someone that's controversial on to get the reaction. But then when the reaction doesn't go the way that they expected, then they cry wolf. Why would you bring this nigga on there in the first place?
Anything and whatever anybody wants, but...
Oh, that sounds like you're too afraid to say what needs to be said.
No, if you
what needs to be said, Jerome?
The N-word. Language is a social construct that is warped by people, and context and intent matters. So you have no
fear to say it?
No, I don't. I have no fear to say anything with considering intent and context.
Why do people always say that, but then at the end of the day, they be trying to cry wolf when they get fired or get the repercussions from saying whatever they want? I never understood that. Niggas be saying, oh, it's freedom of speech. I can say whatever I want. It's just a word. I can say it if you can say it. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Yeah, that sounds cool and all, bro, but you have to be ready for the repercussions of your actions when you say stuff like that. So, because if I walk around saying a Jew slur word, if I walk around saying a Mexican slur word, if I walk around saying a gay slur word, I have to be ready for the repercussions of what happened. I might get demonetized. I might get beat up. I might get doxxed. It's a lot of stuff that might happen to me. Why do white people think they can walk around and say the N-word and nothing's supposed to happen to them? I really don't understand that.
The word itself is not bad. It's dependent on how you use it. Just like.
Very good. Well, why'd you say not the R word, and why'd you call the N word then?
I'll say it right now.
Okay, let's call him Tyler.
Yeah. If you're gonna say something, do it. And I'm tired of everybody come on shows doing stuff.
Tyler, I
and
actually apologize for the first time in my life for what's about to happen, but please.
You don't have to apologize.
Come lean here. I will do whatever I want, and what I want to do is apologize. There you go. If you're not afraid to say it, then say it.
Say what?
Tactical nuke incoming!
That was weird. That was really weird. That was really, really weird. So you brought the black person on there to like get his reaction to the guy saying the N-word instead of just being like, yeah, we're not gonna do that, bro. We're not gonna play these games. Like you could have instantly deaded that shit right then and there. But you played into it, and then you brought the black guy onto it to play it in more. And then you didn't even address the black guy and let him know what was going on. You didn't even tell him like, yeah, bro, he's finna do this whoop this crazy shit. You didn't even say that. You just brought him in there, blindsided him, had him say the N-word, and it was like, yeah, what's up? What type of weird ass shit is that?
I can't even look at it.
It's just a word, nothing behind it, no sentence with it, no meaning behind it. It is what it is.
Tyler, let me give you some advice, brother. This is where you should have stayed at. You should have stayed in this pocket right here. Your issue is not with the white supremacists now. Your issue is with your white boss bringing you on specifically for the white supremacists to call you the N-word. And he's giggling and he's laughing and he's schoolgirling in your face as you're being called the N-word, Tyler. You should have stayed here. You should have looked at him like this and gotten busy. However busy means to you, you interpret however you interpret it. All right, we don't promote violence on this channel. We shall never. But you should have looked at him and got busy. You don't redirect your
Now, I'm not going to say that he should have got busy. I'm not going to say that he should have beat him or anything like that. But I definitely believe he should have just walked. Excuse me. He should have just walked off. Like, as soon as he started, like, doing all that and saying all that, you should definitely just walked off, bro. You sitting there allowing the disrespect to happen just makes it 10 times worse.
It's crazy.
Well, I mean, it's better to your face than behind your back, isn't it? But it's not about you. It's about the word. There's that big difference. So it's not directed towards you, though.
You looked me in my eyes.
Well, he told me to,
you
and I'm going to.
You looked me in my eyes.
He condoned
and said the hard R, my dog. You said straight to my eyes.
Yeah.
You're not going to talk about not calling me that. You just called me that.
No, I said the word. I didn't.
To me, directly, in my eyes.
Yeah, towards you, yes. But I'll say it to him directly as a white man. I'll say that word.
N-I-G-G-E-R is different.
Okay, what about just one G?
Say it to Caleb then. Say it to Caleb then.
You had several
Yeah,
different ways.
these people definitely have like low racial self-esteem because the fact that you're sitting there trying to make a joke out of it. Say it's Caleb then. The ER is different than the A. You're trying to do all this weird shit. You really just playing into it, bro. And honestly, I knew for the first time I see him, he was one of them. You can always kind of just tell by the way they carry themselves, by the way they do their hair. You can kind of just always tell that they're just gonna be a cuck to the white man. It's nothing, there's nothing wrong with that if you want to be a cuck to the white man. Hey, live in your truth. But don't try to come back to this side when you see for what we see them for what they really are, and you're tired of getting, passed around and rammed. Don't come back over here. You are a white man's cuck now.
Radically worse from this point on.
Say it to Caleb. Look him in his eyes and call him that.
I'm trying to.
Look him in his eyes and call him that. Look him in his eyes and call him that.
See, now he looks like an
Call him that.
Oriental.
Call Caleb that.
He's like,
call Caleb that.
He's crazy.
Why the hell are you stopping? Why are you
He
scared?
is crazy.
What?
He is crazy.
What?
It doesn't feel good, Tyler. I don't like this. Tyler.
So let me ask you this.
As someone that doesn't find anything offensive in this world, I think I'm offended. I think I'm offended on your behalf.
You can't be offended. That's cultural appropriation.
That is racist.
Whoa.
That wasn't what you said. You just came here, looked a black man in the eyes, and said the N-word. That is very different. Feel right.
Isn't this supposed to be? And I'm really think I'm just gonna stop watching this because isn't this supposed to be a financial audit? Why are we on a financial audit show and you're sitting here just keep focusing on the guy saying the N-word? Like you're trying to make the content about the guy being racist instead of what he actually came here to do. He came here to get audited financially. Why are we not talking about the financial audit? You just want to do shit for rage baiting the clicks and views. It's really weird as hell, and I'm cool, bro. You're on some lame shit. The black man's on some lame shit. And the fact that this white man is that it's just crazy that in 2026 white people are that comfortable still getting on these platforms saying the hard R and then like nothing happens. It's really wild.